Ever get that feeling where you hear a name, you're like, okay, I know that's important, but what is it?
Yeah, happens to me all the time, especially in the crypto world.
Right. So today, we're diving into XCN. It's a cryptocurrency that keeps popping up, and we're going to figure out if it's worth paying attention to in 2025. We checked out an episode of the Crypto Chronicles podcast, and they seem to have some strong opinions about it,
Definitely. Crypto Chronicles is a great resource, actually. They aim their content at everyone from total beginners to, the crypto whales.
which makes their take on XCN even more interesting. If both newbies and veterans are tuning in, maybe this coin has something special going on. But first things first, what exactly is XCN? I mean, in plain English.
Well, Crypto Chronicles called it a utility token. Basically, that means it has a specific use within a platform or an ecosystem.
Okay, so it's not just some digital beanie baby people are collecting.
Not at all. They emphasize that XCN actually does something. It's not just about holding it and hoping the price goes up.
I like the sound of that already. So what's it doing? What problem is XCN solving that has everyone so excited?
Crypto Chronicles highlighted its role in decentralized finance, or DeFi. You familiar with that?
Definitely. It's been impossible to ignore DeFi lately.
Right. It's huge. And apparently, XCN powers a whole platform for DeFi stuff, like letting users lend and borrow crypto without going through a traditional bank.
Oh, okay. So it's cutting out the middleman.
Hmm.
But there are already a ton of DeFi projects out there. Why should we care about XCN specifically?
Crypto Chronicles pointed out a few things. First, it's got this unique consensus mechanism. That's basically how transactions get verified on the blockchain.
And why is that a big deal?
Well, in XCN's case, it's designed to be way more energy efficient than older systems like Bitcoin uses, the proof of work stuff that eats up tons of electricity.
Right, yeah. That's a big concern for a lot of people these days. Sustainability is a major selling point. So XCN is tapping into that. Did Crypto Chronicles talk about the coin's performance, market trends and all that?
They did. They said that XCN has been growing pretty steadily. They even said it's done better than some of the bigger, more well-known coins.
Interesting. But that doesn't necessarily mean it'll keep going up.
Right. Exactly. Crypto Chronicles was very clear about that.
Hmm.
They said the market is unpredictable and past performance is never a guarantee.
Good reminder. Easy to forget that sometimes. So how does XCN stack up against other players in the DeFi space? Did they mention any comparisons?
Yeah, they mentioned a relevant cryptocurrency. That's a big one in DeFi right now.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
They said there are definitely some similarities, but they think XCN has a couple of advantages, like its focus on sustainability, for one,
Yeah.
and also its governance model.
Governance. What's that all about?
It's about how decisions are made for the project. Crypto Chronicles explained that with XCN, the people who hold the coin actually get to vote on how the platform develops. It's this whole decentralized system.
So it's like a little democracy for crypto.
Kind of, yeah. And that kind of community involvement can be a big draw for investors.
Makes sense. So it seems like Crypto Chronicles is pretty bullish on XCN. A lot of potential, unique features, and a solid place in the DeFi world. But for someone who's still new to the whole crypto scene, what's the biggest takeaway from all this?
I think the biggest thing is, even though XCN is just one tiny piece of this huge crypto puzzle, understanding its purpose, what problem it's trying to solve, that gives you a way to look at other projects too. It's about developing that critical eye and not just, chasing hype.
So learning about XCN could actually help someone navigate the whole crazy crypto world better.
Exactly. It's a good example of how to think critically about all the different projects out there. What are their real world uses? What makes them stand out?
That's a great point. Always good to have a framework for making sense of things, especially in a fast-moving space like crypto.
Absolutely. And with so many new coins popping up all the time, that kind of thinking is more important than ever. It's like if understanding XCN can help you avoid falling for the next big pump and dump scheme, that's a win in my book.
Totally agree. Always better to be informed than just swept up in the hype. So for our listeners, if you're intrigued by what we've uncovered about XCN, definitely go do your own research, see what Crypto Chronicles had to say, and look into other sources as well.
Yeah, knowledge is power, right? Especially in the crypto world.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for breaking it all down.
Anytime.
Until next time, everyone.
See you then.